Today is Good Friday, which to me is the hardest and most painful day in the year as a Christian. And it's a day when we just can't even fathom that people would kill Jesus, and yet they do. And they do so in a terrible way. We will be having a service at our church at noon when we will recall the 7 final statements that Jesus makes while on the cross and during his crucifixion. We invite you to come to that service, which will be from noon to about 1 p.m. Now, on the cross, one of those last statements of Jesus is, my God, why have you forsaken me?" And it's important to understand, because some people wonder, did Jesus feel totally forsaken by God? Did he say that because as he bore the sins of the world upon himself, that he felt a separation from God that he had never felt before in his life? What was the reason why he said that? One possible reason is he's not saying something original. He is saying the first line of Psalm 22. And Psalm 22 is a prayer for deliverance from a terrible mortal situation. And it begins, my God, why have you forsaken me? Why are you so far from helping me from the words of my groaning? Oh my God, I cry by day, and you do not answer, and by night, but find no rest. And as the psalm goes on, you hear words that very much describe the situation around Jesus' crucifixion. I'm scorned by others and despised by the people. All who see me mock at me and shake their heads. Let him deliver. Let him rescue the one in whom he delights. I am poured out like water. All my bones are out of joint. My heart is like wax. It is melted within my breast. My mouth is dried up like a potsherd. For dogs are all around me, a company of evildoers encircle me. They divide my clothes among themselves, and for my clothing they cast lots. And on it goes. And so Jesus saying, my God, why have you forsaken me? It really evokes all of Psalm 22. And what's important to remember, though, is how that psalm ends, because it ends with praise. It ends with God's deliverance. And the conclusion, the final 2 verses of Psalm 22 are, posterity will serve him, future generations will be told about the Lord, and proclaim his deliverance to a people yet unborn, saying that he has done it. So as hard as it is to hear Jesus say, my God, why have you forsaken me? Remember, it's the beginning of a psalm which very much describes his painful and difficult experience on the cross, but it ends in praise, and it ends with an affirmation that God will be proclaimed to the nations, and posterity will remember what God has done. And that is a foreshadowing of the resurrection that we'll celebrate just a few days from now.